Hey, Daniel. Hey, Leah. How you guys doing?
Good.
How's quarantine life?
It's fine. Just quarantining.
Just hanging out, not going anywhere, staying in the house. Oh, you are going out because you were shaking your head.
I'm staying in the house. He's going to Menards.
Nice. There you go. Cool. Well, hey, how long you guys have been with Project Lucas? A long time. How long have you guys been partnering with Project Lucas?
I made my first trip to Kenya in 2009 with my mom, and that's where we met our family's first sponsor child, who was Joyce. And then over the years, I adopted my first and current sponsor child, Maureen, who's Joyce's little sister. And our family also sponsors Margaret. After Daniel and I had been dating for a while, I really wanted him to come to Kenya with me. It's hard to describe to someone unless you've been there. And I wanted that experience and the love that I knew he would then have for the Kenyans, just like I did, to be something that we shared together. So his first time was 2013.
Okay.
And when we got married, Maureen was his by default as well.
So it's like a Project Lucas marriage.
Yeah.
All right, well, tell me, hey, what draws you to Project Lucas?
There's a lot of different sponsor child organizations out there, and I think that I'm drawn to Project Lucas. I mean, I can't lie, first and foremost, because I know our girls. I've talked to them, I've hugged them, and I can visually see the difference that Project Lucas has made in each of their lives. For example, Joyce went from being severely malnourished the first time that we met her to being a happy, healthy, beautiful young woman in the past 10 years, as long as we've known her. And that, she doesn't have to worry where her next meal is going to come from, and neither do any of the rest of our girls. I think the other thing that's a big deal to me is I know that the vast majority of every dollar that gets donated to Project Lucas, every dollar that I send or anybody else sends, goes back to the Kenyans and not to a big administrative cost. I know the majority of the employees are Kenyans. You guys purchase food from Kenya. You purchase school supplies from Kenya to go back into their economy. And you all do other things for the community outside of just taking care of our sponsor kids. I know that during the pandemic, you've been supplying not just the kids that we sponsor with food, but you've been doing your best to take care of as many families in the community as you can, getting them food when their markets are closed, and as much money I know as you can bring in, you're turning around and giving back to that community and giving back to those families.
Absolutely.
And I think the other thing is I'm just really thankful for the gospel ministry that I know that these kids are receiving. I've heard my girls, I've heard them pray, I've heard them recite Bible verses. They've told me their favorite hymns. They've told me about getting baptized, and they're learning to share their testimony with other people so that Project Lucas can reach further than just them and just their family, but to other kids in their school. And that's a big deal to me too.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. Daniel, why do you guys as a family, why do you sponsor a child? It's a monthly sacrifice that you make that you could spend on other things. So why is that a priority in your family?
Yeah, the thing that Project Lucas does, it goes outside of, the physical needs and stuff are a great thing that Project Lucas provides for, but it's also the ministry that Project Lucas is and has been and continues to do. Sharing Jesus in the life of these kids. We've gone over there, and it's not. We played with the kids and it's been fun. We've also gotten to see them line up with their school teacher and talk about Jesus to them, share a Bible story or while depending on their age range and stuff like that, either say scripture or repeat scripture. Just all of that together has been it's just really cool to see. there's lots of different kind of sponsorship groups out there, but none of them I've seen like kind of have that mixture of physical and spiritual ministry like Project Lucas has had.
That's awesome. You kind of answered this a little bit, but a lot of people are going to be seeing this, especially coming up with Giving Tuesday and things like that. So why would you encourage other people to sponsor a child?
I would say it gives you a chance to participate in a gospel ministry that changes children's lives now and for forever. Everyone's sat at home for the past 2 months. No one's gone out to eat. No one's done anything. And I think most families who go out to eat would probably spend $30 on that one meal.
Yeah.
And everyone's gone without that for 2 months. I think probably everyone could go without that for, one of those times they could go out to eat and choose to sponsor a child for just that $30. That provides the school supplies, it provides medical care, it provides food for that child for the whole month. And that's one thing that since we've started sponsoring a kid that I think about, every time I spend $30, what a ministry that particular $30 I spend has, and what am I choosing to do with my money? And I love that $30 that I spend allows me to participate in a ministry that's halfway around the world.
That's awesome. Cool. That's sweet. Well, hey guys, thank you so much for your partnership for all these years. It's amazing how long you've been with Project Lucas, and we're just so thankful. And the best we can say is thank you, but your rewards will be in heaven because you have seen true life change happen in your girls' lives and their families' lives, not just their lives. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.